50 Cent, understandably, is getting a lot of backlash online, especially from like diehard loyal BMF Big Meech members, or just people who like are fans of Big Meech and his story. But you got to understand, Big Meech came home, demanded 50 was going to let all that slide. He obviously knew that Tammy Cowens was a confidential informant. He's not stupid. You know, he probably knew that. Was going to let it slide, just continue doing business. But Big Meech came home and demanded more money. It's his story. He wanted to take over the show. And then to be petty, he took a picture with Rick Ross, right? And promoted Rick Ross's car show. So 50 being 50 reacted and then also said, hey, I know about this. Do we want to go here? Kind of teased that. You know, what's the real story about Tammy Cowens? But Big Meech kept going. So then, obviously, 50 went harder and uncovered a lot of stuff, brought more light to the Cuffy situation. Cuffy Gatling from St. Louis, the kingpin that used to deal with Big Meech since like 1990. And allegedly Big Meech sent Tammy Cowens to set him up. You know, there's a long story about that, but, you know, he put her with the federal agent that got him, and they set up some deals with some dealer that Big Meech had met in prison and had gotten out. So, you know, a lot of people are attacking 50 now, but, like, this new information of the Frankfurt hearing and all that other stuff is showing that Big Meech might not have been the person he said he was, and it connects a lot of dots from the past and actually proves Blue Da Vinci right and proves, in a way, why Southwest T and Big Meech didn't get along. You were thinking Big Meech was the main guy. It was really T, and Big Meech was trying to get out of the drug business by doing all this music stuff and everything, but that also led to the downfall of BMF. So we'll see what happens there, because Big Meech's show is tomorrow. So, you know, it's going to be, we'll see if everybody shows up. Boosie already said he's showing up, so we'll see. But I think everyone will show up because it's still AG. Alex is throwing the show from Compound. So we'll see if Big Meech even shows up. So, you know, Wack 100 warned Jim Jones, because Jim Jones was talking spicy. He says, don't forget you're a cooperator, clown. You know, don't bring me back out again. Jim Jones responds and says, I just left L.A. from the Grammys. It was there for 3 days, stayed an extra day to shoot half of my video in Compton. CEO Wacko 142 was there. We was shooting for 6 hours in Compton. The video was done in Gonzales Park, where I heard you're not allowed to go anymore. Seems like you have bigger fish to fry than little old me. You have a nice day, man. Do something positive for your community instead of spewing so much hate in our culture. Jomo, really, though? P.S. I was riding around a convertible 6 Deuce, so he wasn't hard to spot. Yeah, Jim's forgetting L.A. is huge, okay? And that, like, come on. People weren't really looking for you, but don't forget, you got a weird case, bro. You got this case in Georgia where you were arrested with 4 other people, allegedly found marijuana, oxy, guns, and you got let loose. You just completely avoided jail time. It's a little spooky. TDE manager Hollywood reacts to Kai Cenat claims about Kendrick Lamar was pumping in crowd sound effects. So Kai was mad after being denied access to a suite. I doubt that. I've seen many video clips. Kai was very transparent, saying the crowd was getting rowdy when RZA came out and when he did not like us. That's when people really started, like, you know, turning up. But before that, people weren't really saying anything. It was kind of boring. It was obvious, bro. Most people that are keeping it real online, they just said the sound, the music selection was bad. Everything else was great, you know. So and the messaging was good. It was whatever, man. Wendy Williams signs affidavit asking a judge to end her guardianship. Claims she has regained capacity and denies having frontal temporal dementia. They said that the dementia she had really was alcohol induced. She had she was an alcoholic, and she's better now from being sober, and she should be allowed to have control of her life again and not have a guardian. And it's crazy. It's like it's a free country. They let people walk around and identify as turtles, but she can't she can't have control over her finances that she worked so hard for. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Anyways, this is Jordan Tao.